Good afternoon, guys. Well, this is going to be part two of our weirdness, wish lists, and what the fucks on the Honda Insight. I thought I'd show you my. I just did all the mowing and cleaning the yard here before I go incognito. Before we start this video, there is one thing I would like to ask. If any of you are going to be in the main area, I live in Lewiston, but I'm willing to travel. Any EX owners, mostly EX owners is what I'm looking for, who might be in the main area, would like to meet. I'd really like to do a video with you. You don't have to be in it if you don't want to. That's not really important. What I'd really like to do is some contrast between the touring model and mine that's been a bit, accessorized, and an EX model car. So if any of you guys up here want to come up here, I promise I'll be nice. I'm generally pretty nice. And want to do a video with me, let me contrast your car with mine. Mine being better, of course. Then, no, all right, maybe not in the gas mileage, okay, but mine's still cooler. But want to do that. I also would like to drive your car. I'd like to find out about the, about the transmission. You'll see that in one of our videos, too. So without further adu, we're going to continue on. One last thing, I have another video I'm going to be coming up hosting for one of my viewers. If you have any videos of stuff you're doing with your Insight that you'd like to show off, maybe you'd like hosted on this site, there is no money in this site. I don't make any money. I'm not going to make any money. I'm not making any fame. People won't even talk to me on the phone. God help me. But if you want to host it, you don't feel comfortable putting your face on the internet or putting your stuff on the internet directly, showing your face or anything like that, or identifying yourself, feel free to email me. I'm going to be hosting a video either later today or sometime this week that will deal with one of our wish lists for the Insight and how to make our wish come true for that Insight. And he did a beautiful video, much nicer looking than mine, you bastard, and making me look like a total rank amateur, which, in case you guys hadn't noticed, I am. Without further ado, here we go. Well. Look where we're at now. Not the glove compartment again. And is there something missing under there in the glove compartment? This is also weird, probably money saving, and probably something you can fix on your own if you want to. In fact, that might be the spot where you could put it, but I'm not sure. Look into it. There's something missing in there. If you open up at night, you better turn on your map lights, because without your map lights, you ain't going to see anything inside that cubby because there's no light. Nope, that's right. Even us touring trim users, and yes, we are all much better than all you EX owners. Yeah, you might be getting better gas mileage, but our cars are cooler. And we got silver trim, any of that, but missing a light in the glove box. It's not a big deal, even to me, but let's be honest, guys. It is a little touch that would be nice. And really doesn't cost all that much. They've been using the same glove box light for years in these cars. How about a glove box light, Honda? Don't be so weird about that. Or I guess we'll put that as a wish. Well, for some of us at least. Yes. Now we are back to my famous, wonderful stereo system. Something I wanted to point out as a weirdness, mostly a design issue, that I think I mentioned before. No, actually I haven't mentioned this. A weird aspect of this stereo is where they choose to show the numbering for how far you are into the song. If you look real closely, and it's not even gonna, there we go. You can see it's barely in there. Now, depending on the picture you have, it's either very easy to see or it's very hard to see. Now, that may not seem like much, but when you're listening to the radio all the time while you're driving, you try to figure out where you are in the song as far as time is concerned, it sucks. And it's a pain in the ass. And yes, I listen to Cher every now and then. Excuse me if you hate me for that. But I just want to, it's just something weird. They probably should have put it like right down here or something, or over here, or, just somewhere else. So, the numbers would always be visible on a dark background, especially if you're going to use white because the color never changes. Another thing that annoys me is that when you slide to move forward, the numbers don't move forward to where you are. Only once you release. Once you release, that tells you where you are. Something else that the Ford has this car beat in. With the Ford, it just, the numbers move as you move the slider back and forth. Of course, the Ford's system kind of sucks as far as the picture quality and so forth is concerned. But just another one of the little radio quirks that I think is very weird and really needs a redesign idea.
We just want to pop you off.
Another thing I'm going to offer as an idea for Honda, as something they should have offered as an option, especially for our poor Canadian fellows up there, and for us in the Northeast and other areas of the country that get a lot of snow and it's very cold. You know, I can turn on my system here, turns on my engine, sure, wastes a lot more gas and so forth. Why not offer a heat pump? Extra charge, Northeast package, heat pump, extra $1,000. I'd pay for it to save gas mileage. Heat pumps are very efficient. They are in cars now, and they're a great idea. This to me is more of an annoyance or an oddity of the car. I really wish they would have offered that, but I can understand that they don't want, just as an offer, as an additional thing. So we'll leave it at that. Heat pump. So I got to turn this off so I don't waste gas. And now the engine shuts off. Thank you very much. The next little thing is more of an ergonomic idea and a thought. It was discussed in the forums recently. I don't know if I'd really call this a weirdness. Just a design idea that would make a little bit more sense. A lot of people talking about how they use auto lights and some don't use auto lights. I use auto. As you can see, I'm set to auto. But you also see to turn on the main lights, it's another click to go to full regular lights. There are a lot of people who don't use that. And a certain individual who will remain nameless on the forums, let's just call him Encyclopedia Hondica. Very smart fellow. Had a great idea, and actually it makes sense ergonomically. The auto function should be the last choice on the list. You turn it all the way for auto, regular for lights, and so forth. I can see why they don't do this. It doesn't, it's not a big deal. Mainly because the idea is, I figure, for ease of use, someone just wants to turn the lights all the way. They'll know their lights are on. All they have to do is know that just turn it full clicks and it's done. But I can see why the idea that it would make more sense to have full lights before auto. Auto should be the last choice on the whole list. Just a small quirk, a little design idea.
What the fuck? What the fucking fuck?
Now we're going to talk about one of the ultimate what the fuck moments in Honda history. Yes, I'm a stupid person. But yes, I can read a regular speed limit. But I do like to have a nice digital speed limit too. Just easier to glance quickly so my eyes are not off the road as much or as long a period of time. If you live in America, you can have a digital speedometer. Just hold down that button and it'll turn on. But look at that. It's in kilometers per hour. Apparently, if I want to use this, I have to go to Canada. And here's the stupid part. If you live in Canada and you want to use your digital, you have to go to America because it's in miles per hour. This is the ultimate what the fuck that I've heard from Honda. I don't know what they were thinking with this. Simple, dudes. I have it. I have a video of it going on, and I'll show it. It's very simple. Miles per hour and kilometers per hour. It's so simple. Enough is enough. This is ridiculous, guys. It should never have happened that way. That needs to be fixed. And I cannot believe that nobody in Honda saw this coming. That is an ultimate what the fuck in the Honda. Well, guys, that's the end of part 2 of Weirdness, Wishlist, and What the Fucks. And I think I ended on a real big one there. I think everybody can agree on that last one 100%. Again, you're in the main area, you have an EX model, please get in touch, verdier400@gmail.com. I'd love to meet with you, do a video with your car. That's basically it for this one. I have more to come, and I hope you're enjoying these videos. And you know, I know you guys are dealing with all my stereo videos, but that's part of the project I'm doing, and I'm putting it up there for people who really need to upgrade that stereo. So take care, and I wish you all the best. Peace out.